We are live on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. Welcome to the LFA 210 preliminary bouts coming to you from Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. 3 undercard fights coming your way, beginning with a 152-pound catchweight matchup between unbeaten Steve Collins and Gabriel Brown. Then it's a someone's has got to go matchup in the featherweight division between 2 more undefeated fighters in Gabe, Eurit, and Tanner Trembley. And we will wrap up the preliminary bouts with a flyweight matchup between Tyler Forsythe and Erik Calvert. Let's get the action rolling and check out the numbers and the tale of the tape, powered by Danny Wimmer Presents. Gabriel Crazy Eye Brown is 25. Steve Collins 1 year younger and 2 inches taller. Both men made the contracted weight and have a 70-inch reach. Run Crook cage side with the former UFC great and LFA alum Alan Jouban tonight to kick off the LFA 210 preliminary action. Here is the voice of the LFA Octagon, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube for continuing preliminary action here at LFA 210. We are set now to go for 3 5-minute rounds in an LFA catchweight at 150 pounds. Brought to you tonight by Danny Wimmer Presents, bringing you the Louder Than Live Music Festival, September 18th to the 21st, right here in Louisville, Kentucky. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He represents Revolution Martial Arts, fighting out of Greer, South Carolina, Gabriel Crazy Eye Brown. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, representing Gilbert Grappling, fighting out of Harvey, Illinois, Scuba Steve Collins. Your referee is Matt Jones.
Went over everything in the locker room, obey my commands at all times, touch them up, step back.
Thrilled you could be a part of the LFA 210 action here on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. Ron Crook and Alan Jouban. We have a great matchup here between Gabriel Brown, he's got the black trunks, and Scuba Steve Collins, white shorts, undefeated, perfect 4-0. He's got a 5-fight win streak going, Alan, going back to his amateur career, and this is his 3rd LFA appearance.
Yeah, you see Scuba Steve land the first strike right there on the feet. Gabriel returning with some kicks. Gabriel Brown, black belt in karate, brown belt in jiu-jitsu, wrestled in high school, has some submissions to his credit. Brown wrestled as well, won't be easy to take down.
Brown coming off a loss to former LFA, a lightweight champ, Jacoby Jones, and he drops Collins.
Collins is hurt. Nice job grabbing that single, getting on top. Might be locked in a bit of a, no, not in a triangle. Wow, he kind of went limp for a second.
Absolutely.
It was looking like he was about to at least, and then kind of woke back up.
See if Steve Collins can get out of this predicament he finds himself in early in this first round.
Yeah, he seems like he's cleared the cobwebs. I don't know if I'd say he's in a good position right now, but he's in a better one than he was earlier.
Oh, and now it's Collins landing some short, sharp shots.
Nice job recovering Collins.
Collins looking to remain undefeated, operating from half guard. That was a big shot, though, landed by Gabriel Brown. Has 2 knockouts. Tapology's number 3 ranked lightweight in South Carolina.
Gabriel Brown playing a little high guard right here. Let's see if he has a rubber guard game. Looks like he has the flexibility. Catches the arm right here. That's the first part. Trapping that arm that is on the ground right here. If you're playing against a rubber guard practitioner, you want to keep your hands off of the mat. You can see Collins' right hand is on the mat right now. That makes it acceptable. Some guys will just hold you here and elbow you. We'll see if Gabriel Brown wants to try to clear the head. Lets it go. And it was good forward pressure right there, Ron, from Collins. Collins kept moving forward, applying that pressure. Again, like I was trying to say earlier, caught in an armbar right here. Looking like he's going to slam his way out. Oh! He's out!
Slam! He knocked him out! Knocked out Gabriel Brown! Steve Collins with the slam that ignites the building!
Right in front of us. I knew that was going to end badly for him. I mean, anytime you're on an armbar and somebody elevates you above the head, you got to abort. You cannot hold on to that because you have nothing protecting your head from smashing into the mat, and that's exactly what happened, Ron.
You called it, Alan. You saw it right in front of us. The power of Steve Collins able to pick up Gabriel Brown and just slam him right on top of his head.
Oh, let's take a look
at this.
This might be where he got hurt. Look, some little short shots early. Sits down, Collins. He was hurt, but look, he recovers, gets back up. Take another look at it. A little short, little dirty boxing on the inside, little clinch. Collar tie, throwing some right hands. Here's the armbar. Take a look at this. Oh, right on his head.
My.
You've got to let go in those situations. You can't hold it and get that high in the air without having something to protect the fall. And it was all his head. I mean, his head pretty much is the thing that hit first. Look at the celebration right here as well from Scuba Steve, just going to town. Israel Adesanya-ish right there on the celebration. Fantastic finish right there for Scuba Steve.
What a finish is right. Scuba Steve Collins fighting out of Harvey, Illinois. Gilbert Grappling, the G2 MMA team.
It feel good, but it don't feel good.
Came in a perfect 4-0. 5-fight win streak going back to his amateur career. And what a statement he made tonight. And it's good to see that Gabriel Brown is back up on his feet. You can sense the frustration there from Brown. And you called it when you have to let go of that submission. Unbelievable knockout. Let's now get the official time back inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Matt Jones, called a stop to this fight. 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by knockout, Scuba Steve Collins.
Let's go!
His second first round finish. Back-to-back-to-back wins now inside the LFA octagon. And what a finish by Steve Collins. One we'll always remember, Alan.
I was going to say, I hope we play it a few more times throughout the night. Get the crowd going. I mean, that's how you put on the show. That's how you start a prelim right here with a big slam knockout. Way to start. Way to recover when he was in a bad place.
Yes.
Got dropped. Was in a had to clear the cobwebs. Found the position. Got back on top. Take a look at this one more time. Picks him up, elevates him, drops him on his head, Rampage style. Back in the Pride days. I mean, that's how you start a show.
That was unreal. What a way. And we have seen some incredible finishes already here in Louisville, Kentucky for LFA 210. Could be a trend that we will see continuing tonight. Well, LFA 210 coming up at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. And for the third event in a row, the featherweights get a main event billing, but this entire card is loaded. Here's a preview.
The LFA returns to Derby City with a high-stakes showdown at LFA 210. In the main event, top thoroughbreds collide in an intercontinental showcase. Lance Lawrence is the poster boy of MMA in Kentucky. Born and raised in the hometown of Muhammad Ali, he returns after enjoying a breakthrough year in 2024, which earned him 3 year-end award nominations. Now the man known as the Tornado brings a whirlwind of excitement back to Louisville in the main event of LFA 210. He will face Javier Blair Reyes. who also embodies the sport in his native land, as he is the face of MMA for South America's second most populated country. The Colombian Dynamo is a parkour expert that will be making the fastest turnaround between main events in LFA history, as he looks to secure the biggest win of his career. Also returning to the LFA Octagon, top undefeated prospect, Christian the Hawaiian Punch Natividad. Mexican submission expert, Jose Ronin Sandoval. 2024 Female Fighter of the Year nominee, Sid Vicious Trillo. And dynamic finisher, Jackson the Moose McVeigh. From Freedom Hall at the Kentucky Exposition Center in Louisville, Kentucky. LFA 210, live on UFC Fight Pass.
Louder Than Life, America's loudest festival, returns to Louisville this September with Slayer, Deftones, Avenged Sevenfold, Bring Me the Horizon, plus Sleep Token, Suicide Boys, Bad Omens, Rob Zombie, A Perfect Circle, Marilyn Manson, Evanescence, Knocked Loose, 3 Days Grace, Lamb of God, and so many more. Louder Than Life. September 18th through 21st in Louisville, Kentucky. Passes are on sale now at louderthanlifefestival.com.
Back in Louisville, Kentucky, and the LFA 210 preliminary bouts roll on as we check out the LFA fight odds. And we've got some extremely close numbers, including in the main event. Lance Lawrence, the hometown hero, is the plus 150 underdog. Javier Reyes coming in as the favorite at minus 180. Christian Natividad, a big favorite in the co-main event. And then a fight that I'm shocked at how big the odds are in this one, Alan. You've got McVeigh, Jackson McVeigh, undefeated, but at minus 2,500.
Yeah, this is not a close one right here.
I mean, Mateo Gardner is an incredible athlete. He might be a live dog.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, at 4-1 versus Fight, I know these guys have the same amount of experience in there. One blemish to the record of Gardner, but that minus 2,500 from McVeigh, that jumps off of the page right there. I think you're right on this one. I think McVeigh is the taller guy, the rangier guy, has some physical advantages in there, but I would say that Gardner is certainly a live dog.
Absolutely, and the women's strawweight bout, very close odds. Sydney Trillo looks to make it 4 wins in a row, and Mackenzie Stiller makes her LFA debut tonight. That is the main card LFA fight odds for Legacy Fighting Alliance number 210. Action rolls on, and we move into the featherweight division. Here is the matchup: Gabe Eurit and Tanner Trembley. Known as Tag, Gabe Eurit is 24, and Tanner Trembley, 6 years his elder. Both fighters stand 5'9" and weighed in at 145.6. The 1-inch reach advantage goes the way of Eurit. Back inside, here's Mike Kendall.
Fight fans, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Featherweight division. Brought to you tonight by Derby City Pizza. Dough, baby, dough. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He represents Star Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Fighting out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, Tanner Kill 'em Quick Trembley. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, represents Gara, BJJ, and MMA. Fighting out of Kokomo, Indiana, Gabe Tag Eurit. Your referee in charge of the action, Chris Kidman.
Gentlemen, we went over instructions in the back. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey me at all times. You got any questions, red? Questions, blue? Touch them up. Go back to your corner.
Let's go, baby! Let him know, Gabe. Put the jab on
30-year-old Tanner Trembley enters in with a perfect 3-0 record, and Gabe Eurit, a spotless 2-0 record. Eurit's got the red tape, and Trembley the blue.
Trembley lands a big counter right hand right off the gun. This feels like it's going to be a dogfight.
Another first-round finish, perhaps?
I don't know. Two tough guys. I know I've seen Trembley, some of his fights where he has gotten hurt early, pressed forward, weathered the storm, show that dog in him, gets the finish.
Sure.
You look at Uritt, I mean, just well-rounded. This guy was a fullback in high school. It tells you, his physical athletic ability, but good on the feet, good everywhere on the ground. I mean, an athlete, all-around athlete for sure. Two tough guys in here.
Gabe Eurit going up top with the head kick, partially blocked by Trembley. Trembley 9 weeks after earning a highlight reel knockout at LFA 206. Returns tonight.
Eurit went with a kind of a wheel kick, but it had a long setup. Trembley was able to see that one coming. Trembley, a guy, Ron, I mean, two-time Minnesota State wrestling champion in high school, wrestled D2 as well. He's got Brock Larson in his corner.
Right.
Well known for the grappling. And he gets taken down, as I'm saying that, by Gabe Eurit. And that's what I'm speaking about. Gabe, I mean, Eurit is just well-rounded. There's not really any holes in his game that I've seen thus far in his young career. 2-0 versus Trembley, 3-0. Both guys undefeated, respectively, in their young career so far.
Eurit only 9 months into his pro career.
Wow.
Comes in with a 100% finishing rate, but he did go 8-0 as an amateur. 2 victories coming via submission, has a Darce choke and a victory via triangle.
Eurit doing a nice job right now, keeping Trembley off balance. Trembley did a nice shot, nice Granby roll right there. Gets the mount position. Nice scramble ability right there by Tanner Trembley.
A great scramble, and Trembley ends up on the back of Eurit.
Trembley has to be careful. He's a little bit high. You see Eurit recognize that. When you see him shaking like that, it just slowly starts to inch them off your back. Slowly get them their head closer to the mat. You see him lifting his arm right there, trying to peel them off.
Unable to do so as we hit the midway point of round number 1.
Eurit needs to be careful.
Absolutely.
He's playing the game of kind of peeking out and getting Trembley high. But
Trembley,
he's giving up his neck in the hooks in the process.
Already has 2 victories via rear naked choke, and we've got another one.
That was impressive.
Finish by Tanner Trembley. Beautiful submission to put an end to this fight.
Look, if you're going to get taken down and you have a wrestling background, the best way to get rid of that is to scramble out, Granby roll out, get the mount position, take the back, and finish it with a rear naked choke. Great comeback performance right there by Tanner Trembley. I say comeback from that takedown.
And there is UFC veteran Brock Larson, the Stark BJJ team celebrate.
Let's take a look at some of this action. This was fun. Look, gets elevated right here.
Big takedown.
Look, Granby's on the way down. Look, immediately turns in. Now he had the overhook. He wanted the underhook, but he took the mount. That was a smart position right there because he wasn't winning the underhook battle. As he had that mount, he was able to put those hooks in. And you saw Eurit kind of playing with fire a little bit too much. Wasn't stopping what was trying to kill him. And what was trying to kill him is the choking arm. You have to stop that first and worry about everything else next. Trembley, great job capitalizing on putting that squeeze, trusting in his squeeze, and getting the submission finish.
Second first-round finish and his 3rd victory via rear naked choke for the 30-year-old from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Let's now get the official time back inside the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Chris Kinman, called a stop to this fight. 2 minutes, 45 seconds into the very first round, declaring your winner by tap out in a rear naked choke, Tanner Kill 'em Quick Trembley.
Living up to that Kill 'em Quick nickname.
He certainly is.
Tanner Trembley gets another win. Second coming in the first round, and he improves to 4-0. We've been talking about the featherweight division, Alan. That is our main event, of course, tonight. But this is a stacked weight class. And when you look at Trembley and Eurit, two undefeated featherweights on the preliminary card, it really proves that this is one of the deepest weight classes in the division.
I mean, everybody else on the main card and all the other featherweights at home have to be thinking, what do I have to do to get there? Because it's a long road. You've got the main event, Javier Reyes versus Lance Lawrence, main eventing featherweight division. We've got other Dakota Hope, Jeremy Henry, the future bout of the night. We've got the fight that just happened and many more. The featherweight division seems to be one of the more stacked divisions right now in the LFA. Love it. It's also a division that's thriving in the UFC as well. We're trying to put some more talent in the UFC as well.
A crowd here in Freedom Hall, a building with a lot of history. Muhammad Ali had his first professional fight in this building. So much history in the combat sports world here in Louisville, Kentucky. And we're making history ourselves here tonight, Alan.
Yeah.
Some very famous people here tonight, including a legend in the martial arts world. Master Ken is in the building.
22nd degree black belt, coral belt. I mean, look, he's got like 3 belts hanging from
just all over
from his belt.
21,
he's got belts
22,
on his belts.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, a real legend. We're fortunate enough to have
Look at
him
these
here.
two legends. Oh, he gave you a fist bump, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
and even that hurt.
And you know what
even
he did to me?
Fist bump. What did he do to you?
He just walked by.
Oh, I was going to say, did he kick you in the crotch? Because that's kind of his go-to move, I think. He's notorious for that.
That's a great
You know who
point.
else played in this building? Kiss. Kiss played in this. That was my very first concert.
Doors.
Kiss, the Doors. A lot of history in this building. The king himself, Elvis Presley, was once in this building.
Oh, man, we're going deep, deep. Great to be back, though, in Louisville, Kentucky. LFA 210 main card on UFC. A fight pass coming up at 9 Eastern. Louisville's own Lance Lawrence getting that home cage advantage tonight when he battles with Colombia's Javier Reyes with a potential future title shot on the line. Here's a preview.
I'm Lance the Tornado Lawrence. I'm fighting tonight for the main event of LFA 210 in my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. The fight scene is pretty close-knit in Louisville, Kentucky. We all support each other. It's a pretty big scene that a lot of people don't know about out here.
Another bomb lands for Lawrence.
Last time I had a huge fight with Landry Ward here at the main event. Had a lot of fun during it and learned a lot from it. Hopefully we can not go all 3 rounds this time.
Lance the Tornado Lawrence!
I believe in this fight I'm gonna showcase my hands until this guy doesn't want the hands anymore. Then he's gonna shoot, and we're gonna finish him. Tornado style is unpredictable, to say the least. I look to showcase domination in this fight to get the attention I need to get in the UFC. As much as I would like to say this is my birthday celebration, the very next day is my wife's birthday. So when I go out there, I'm looking to win, get a performance bonus, and take that to my wife for her birthday.
The thriller, Javier Reyes.
Hola mi gente, soy Javier Blair Reyes.
My name is Javier Reyes. I'm fighting the main event for LFA in Louisville, Kentucky, live and UFC fighter.
Strike after strike, he's trying to get back in this fight.
Last time I fought in LFA, I feel like I did some mistakes, but I fixed my mistakes, so not leave the fight to the judges. I'm more prepared, I don't take any damage, and I can prepare to finish long. I'm more experienced, more prepared. My air, I can push 10 rounds, 20 rounds, the same pace I pushed in the first round. So I'm bringing the heat since the moment I started the fight, the ring bell, I'm coming in. I got 2 camps on top of me, and I feel super, super strong, super sharp and everything. You know, tonight, Columbus winning the fight.
What a main event going down here in Louisville, Kentucky. Lawrence and Reyes, winner looking to get into that title fight conversation. Kentucky's own Lance Lawrence riding a 3-fight win streak, Alan. He's headlining his second LFA event.
Yeah, Lance Lawrence, I mean, he's the guy that just shows up, and you see him right off the gun. He's just got this tall frame, this long arms, and this 1-2 down the pipe, and right uppercut that just seems like he can't miss. But what does he love to do, Ron? He loves to submit people. He's like a Tony Ferguson type of guy, where if you give him the neck, he's going to take that neck and cash a check after, man. He's just got that ability about him. And on the other side of the ring, Javier Reyes, this guy is a warrior, this Colombian fighter right here. When he's walking forward, when he's throwing that right hand and those teep kicks, and when he gets on top, the type of ground and pound damage where he has finished fighters. In other organizations, he has looked flawless. In the LFA thus far, he's gone 2-2 in his last 4 fights. It's different competition, but he's gotten started later. He has said he's going to start faster in these fights. We're going to look to see it. You see here in the co-main event right here, though, Christian Natividad,
back at it.
Undefeated fighter right here. Was gone for 2 years, but you see what he could do. He has a flawless record, and when he's on, man, he was almost finishing his opponent in the last fight. Doesn't want to go to the judges' scorecards once again. He wants to get a finish in this fight. He's been doing everything possible to get there. Feels healthy for the first time in quite a while. We expect to see an explosive fighter tonight. On the other side of things, Ron, Jose Sandoval, I mean, this guy shocks the world every single time. In his last outing, he got dropped very bad. What does he do? He latches onto the legs, gets in this heel hook position. This is the second fight in a row that I've seen him do this, where he has gotten hurt, recovered, got into the leg lock entanglement. The first time was a knee bar, the second time was a heel hook. He's a dangerous fighter. He's dangerous on the feet, but very crafty on the ground, Ron.
25-year-old Sid Vicious, Sydney Trillo, returns tonight looking to go 6-1.
Oh, Trillo, I mean, she's got the hands, she's got the kickboxing, she's got the flashy style, the flashy clothes. She lets it all go inside the octagon. Last time we saw her, she had a zombie walking forward with a smile on her face the entire time. This is the fight. Look at that smile on her opponent's face. But she just kept going at it, kept putting the punches and kicks together. Dangerous everywhere. Trillo is very well-rounded, has a big fan following as well in most of her bouts.
Undefeated Jackson McVeigh going for his 10th straight win tonight and 4th W in the LFA.
McVeigh, you see, watch how quickly he gets done with fights, Sean. He slaps on these chokes after kicking you in the head. He gets it done. This guy has a number of fights that ended in just a matter of seconds. Very tall for the weight class, has very flexible hips. Look out for the head kicks and look out for the submissions from McVeigh.
He'll battle with former D1 football player at Alabama A&M, Mateo Garner. What an athlete he is.
Yeah, that's it. Athletic, explosive. Look, he knows he's short for the division, but he makes up for it with his style because he's able to use that height disadvantage to level change faster than somebody else would, get on those hips, drop you on your head, and do significant amounts of damage. That is the game plan as well for tonight against the tall Jackson McVeigh.
If you haven't done so, sign up now at UFCFightPass.com, the exclusive home of the LFA. Flyweight bout up next between Tyler Forsythe and Erik Calvert. This Tail of the Tape is powered by Goodwood Whiskey. Man, we enjoyed some good whiskey at Goodwood. 27-year-old Tyler Forsythe is 6 years older than 21-year-old prospect Erik Calvert, who is an inch taller and almost 3 inches longer in the reach. Once again, for the official fighter introductions, here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Flyweight division, brought to you tonight by Goodwood Whiskey Row, a restaurant, events, and live music venue located in the center of Louisville's Whiskey Row. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He represents Without Limits MMA, fighting out of Batesville, Arkansas, Erik Lyle Calvert. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, represents Law School MMA, fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, Tyler the Typhoon Forsythe. The referee in charge of the action, George Conley.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times, listen to me at all times. Touch gloves now if you want to, and go back to your corners, get ready to fight.
Flyweight division action. Tyler Forsythe coming in with a 4-1 record, making his LFA debut. He's got the red tape, and Erik Calvert blue tape looking for his first victory inside the LFA octagon.
Watch out for the front kicks, the high kicks of Erik Calvert. This guy's got some go-go gadget legs. If you leave your hands down, he's going to make you smell his feet real quickly. There it is. See how easy he lifts it up. But he also has his front kick that he just puts right in your face, choosing to wait for it as he has Forsythe against the cage.
4-1 record for Calvert. All 4 victories coming via submission, all 4 in the first round.
Yeah, and he has a phenomenal triangle choke. If he does end up on his back, look out for that submission right there. You know, you look at these guys, Ron. Calvert, #1 flyweight in Arkansas. Forsythe, the #1 flyweight in Mississippi. Battle of #1s right here.
Absolutely. Southern pride on the line, too.
Yeah, Calvert just kind of walking him down. Oh,
these two are throwing down.
Oh, there's that kick.
There was the kick. Follows up with a combination, but this movement by Forsythe circles out.
Forsythe doing nice against the cage. Finds himself against the fence a couple of times, but throws his combination, rolls his head after, and then circles out.
Calvert training with the Without a Limits MMA team. As you said, fighting out of Arkansas. Forsythe, the Law School MMA. Coming off a first round TKO of William Wilson. Forsythe, 3 of his 4 victories via RNC.
I was going to say, Calvert, I mean, he seems like he just really wants the takedown, right? I mean, he hasn't really tried anything too crazy on the feet. He kept backing up Forsythe and got what he wanted. Has him on the ground, has his back, both hooks in. See if he can find his left arm, right arm under the chin.
Plenty of time for Erik Calvert to work from this position.
As you said, Ron, all of the wins, 4 finishes, all come by way of submission by Erik Calvert. In a very good position now early in this first round. It's just a hand battle right now. He's got the position. He's trying to get his hand across the throat and then hide it around the shoulder of Forsythe and use his head to kind of protect it. But Forsythe's doing a nice job of, nice job escaping out. Forsythe able to go flat on his back, get rid of those hooks. He's in a mount position, so he's got to worry about strikes as well, but the threat of the choke is gone now.
And the scramble, and we will reset. And the fans here in Louisville appreciate it. Nice hook from Calvert, gets through.
I'm liking the head movement of Forsythe.
Oh, what a head kick.
Yeah.
Exactly what you were talking about, Alan.
He's going to try to slap in a no-arm guillotine right here. No, he lets go of it. Oh, nice knee right there. Forsythe needs to make a decision. You can't hold on to the single leg too long. It's just going to tire you down. Move him around, keep him balancing on one foot. Oh, man.
Climbing all over. We've seen some crazy slams already.
Oh, watch out for the triangles. This is his go-to submission off of his back. Nice job. Forsythe feeling that pressure, collapsing one shoulder, working the pass right here, shucking the legs off, but he's still caught in it. Calvert still caught that triangle locked up. He's at an odd angle right now, working the arm.
Tweaking the arm.
Oh, my goodness.
What? How is Forsythe not tapping?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Calvert just bending that arm like a pretzel. Oh my goodness, what a great look from our crew.
He's gonna try to step over and roll out. It looks like he's gonna be free. He's gotta watch out for the re-triangle again. Oh my goodness.
What
Calvert's a triangle machine.
Absolutely throwing triangles out all over the place as time winding down, though, in the first round.
He's going to be saved by the bell right here. Oh, and it's still deep. Wow.
Unbelievable. His arm was bending in two, Alan, and he did not tap. Incredible.
Make a note. It's hard to armbar Tyler Forsythe.
Yes,
That guy has flexible arms, flexible joints, and apparently good knees up the middle. You see him throwing right here, walking forward. We saw Forsythe with some advantages on the feet. Watch this head kick right there, though. That's one thing. You can't slip side to side too much with a guy that has flexibility in the kicks like Calvert. He throws those legs up there so effortlessly and lands these head kicks in almost every one of his fights. Another thing he lands in a lot of his fights is triangles as well. He's very good at it. You see right here, shooting on a single leg is Forsythe, going forward, holding on it a little too long, finds himself on the ground, but caught in the submission, stayed locked in here, gutted it out, did not tap, ended at the bell with his arm extended. A lot of people would have tapped right here, showing he's got that dog. He's shaking out his arms in front of us right now, ready for round 2, Ron.
I mean, Tyler Forsythe looking like he was rubber.
Yeah.
One of our ring girls tonight, Bailey in the house, as we get ready for round number 2.
This guy's a dirty boxing right here.
It's Forsythe pushing up Calvert against the octagon wall.
Yeah, first round in the beginning, it seemed like Calvert was the one that was really looking for the takedowns against the fence, and now it's Forsythe doing the same thing. But he's in a good position here. Against the fence, forehead control, has the deep underhook. He's in control of this position. There's also left knee is splitting the stance of Calvert, making it harder for him to recover his footing. No damage off of that, but won the position nonetheless.
Key matchup in the LFA Flyweight division. Oh, just a slip. He went down really awkwardly, though.
Oh, wow. You know, Calvert seems all so comfortable to go to the ground. I mean, when he slipped, he immediately went inverted, where a lot of people would have tried to jump back up. Now he's the one in the bad position. I mean, what a comeback this would be for Forsythe, who is in a horrible position, triangle locked in, armbar locked in, survives, now finds himself on the back of Calvert.
Crazy that both of these men are blue belts in BJJ. I mean, their submission games are, both of them, very impressive.
Yeah, these aren't blue belts from 20 years ago. I mean, like, blue
there
belts these days. Coaches are waiting.
Not like a master can blue belt.
Yeah, this is the Blurple. This is those Blurple belts.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Forsythe doing a nice shot right now, has the body lock, but you also see his left knee, a good shot right there. His left leg is behind the left knee of Calvert. That allows him to keep his hips, kind of manipulate his hips, keeps it locked in. He's able to steer Calvert to the right or left when needed.
This is a big second round for the 27-year-old from Memphis, Tennessee, Tyler Forsythe. He was in a lot of trouble at the end of round 1. And he's being the aggressor in round number 2 as we midway point of round 2.
And to your point, even if he doesn't get the submission in this round, I mean, I think it would be huge just for him to put a round in the books. Because he certainly lost that last round. He was in a lot of trouble. He's down 1 round right now. If he could keep position, do some damage, hunt submissions, but not lose position, put a round in the books for himself, try to make his way into the 3rd round. Because I just have a feeling neither one of these guys are going to be easy to submit. You can just tell their body type, the flexibility that both men have, and their knowledge of the jiu-jitsu game.
I agree. Well said. Both these guys seem to be made of rubber. But right now, Forsythe just able to hold Calvert in this position with the triangle. Oh, now give up the back.
Yeah, Calvert's going to have to figure out this body lock before he can do anything. Oh, going to try to crank him right here. Oh, there's a thudding.
Calvert.
There we go. Oh. Forsythe making the adjustment, but Calvert needs to address this. Sometimes slimmer guys like these two gentlemen can sometimes manipulate their waist inside of that body lock and turn belly to belly. It's very tough when somebody's also making adjustments during that, like Forsythe was doing. But if you're not going to try to go belly to belly, you need to address the body lock, because just punching like this, you know, maybe it looks good to some people, but you're not getting out of the position. He needs to address the position, and what's holding him there is that body lock right now. This is a good start right here. Getting rid of that left leg behind his knee. If he can get his right leg, there we go.
And those shots from Calvert are...
Oh, no, he's in an armbar run.
He gets caught.
No, it was shallow.
15 seconds to go.
Oh, my goodness.
And suddenly the reversal. And now Forsythe in some trouble.
He's going to try to land some damage before the bell.
Wow. I mean, incredible round for Forsythe, but then Calvert turning the tables at the end of this. But I mean, it's a dominant round for Forsythe.
Yeah. Yeah, good comeback. He was the one initiating the takedown, was able to have control of the back for the majority of the round up until about the last 15 seconds. Take a listen to these corners.
Keep your head on his look at the floor. Give me that 1-2. Hey, those are good hands.
All right, that's it. We gave it back up, and that's our review. We're good, though. We're there for you, baby. Take it on. We're ready. This is what we do. Okay? Breathe. Let's have switch. One more round. One more round. Take it home. Let's go.
Do not go to his game.
Kayla joining us here in Louisville, Kentucky. LFA at number 210, which kicks off the main card at the top of the hour. Sign up now at UFCFightPass.com. UFC Fight Pass, the exclusive home of the LFA. Ron Kruk and Alan Joban with you. Third and a final round here in the LFA Flyweight division. I mean, wide open right now, one apiece, correct?
It certainly feels that way, and all I was able to make out in the corners was one of the corners said, don't go into his game. I don't know which corner that was or whose game is what, because both of these guys found themselves in each other's position in each round, so it's anybody's fight at this point.
Forsythe with a nasty uppercut attempt, and then Calvert is looking to land that high kick again, which he did. He had some success in the first round.
Nice level change on the timing. Can he finish? Got the back right here for Calvert. He's going to try to lace these hooks in and try to drag him to the ground. It's been a battle of position. Whoever has won the position on the feet and got on top on the ground, that person has won the first or the second round.
Both men entering into this matchup with 4-1 records. Forsythe making his LFA debut. Calvert looking for his first win. He's coming off a decision loss to Micah Haas. It's at LFA 195.
Another shot right there. That was a nice shot.
Again.
Yeah, we had a nice,
beautiful sprawl so far.
I see Forsythe has his toenails painted black.
Good observation there.
Chuck Liddell used to do that back in the day.
Sir.
He had a pretty good career, I'm just saying. I did it one time too, okay?
I knew there was more to this story.
Yeah, okay. I saw Chuck
You
doing
went black?
it. Black toe. Black nail polish on only the big toe. I don't know why.
It's a big statement.
Yeah.
From the model, Alan Joban. And now
couldn't get the takedown right here, right? Yeah, Calvert initiating the takedowns, not able to bring it down to the mat, where both fighters who have gotten on top on the mat have been pretty dominant for the majority of that round. I was about to say, you got to be careful against somebody like Calvert slipping too much. When he sees you slipping offline, he'll throw those head kicks up.
Oh, Forsythe listening to his corner, and yeah, that was a low blow. We heard
that was the cup sound.
The connection of the cup.
There's a distinct sound that the cup makes.
Yeah, 100%. That one echoed, so there's no doubt about it. I'm sure our guys will show us, though. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Boom.
Straight up the middle.
Yep.
I think Master Ken would appreciate that one, probably.
Yeah, I'd like to get Master Ken's take on that.
Yeah.
Tyler Forsythe will take his time coming back as we're just past the midway point. This is the third and final round. Tyler Forsythe, Erik, Calvert.
Oh, another close low blow right there. Calvert's teasing those kicks again. Nice job, level changing. Two kicks in a row up high. Level changes on the third. Got to complete this takedown, though. He's got to work. He can't stay here for long. Get those hands together. Get below on the hips. Gave up on that.
Forsythe able to fend off the takedown for now.
Yeah, going upper body right now. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, little wizard kick right there for Forsythe. Neither man has had success thus far in this round of finishing the takedown. Had a couple of exchanges like this. Good level changes by Calvert, getting him against the fence.
Two very athletic flyweights here in the Legacy Fighting Alliance. Our final preliminary bout, LFA number 210.
Nice job, hand fighting right there. Oh. Able to evade that. If I'm Forsythe, he keeps Superman punching and Calvert seeing it and getting under. I think the best course of action for Forsythe, but get into the middle and let his hands go. He seems to be the better boxer in there. Calvert seems to be the better kicker in there. But when he gets airborne, Calvert's level changing and putting him against the fence.
Seen some crazy scrambles, and with 40 seconds to go, we restart on the Monster Energy logo.
Yeah, I don't know which way the judges are looking at this, but one punch right now, one strike could change the fight.
Absolutely. One big onslaught here with 30 to go could give someone the round.
Yeah, I'm looking for a big shot. 25 seconds. I mean, there's not enough time to do a whole lot with the takedown. I'm looking to land a big strike right here, make the judges remember something.
Time winding down.
Both men need to go. The clapper just went off.
That's going to be a hard third round to score, my friend.
Yeah, I never like playing judge. You get a lot of crap online from it, but as close.
Come on.
That was a very close fight. I would say, though, that Calvert was the guy in the third round that put Forsythe against the fence 4 or 5 times. And maybe that swung the judges in his favor, maybe not. Take a look at this fight. See the head movement right there, the head kicks. Every time he went to the ground, he was more than happy to play the guard. There's some of the boxing right there by Forsythe. He was doing a good job, level changing, going back upstairs with the punches. Both men going for takedowns in that third round, neither one of them finding success. Calvert able to put him against the fence a little bit more than Forsythe. We'll see what the judges think about it, though.
Calvert looking for his first victory inside the LFA octagon. Tyler Forsythe looking for his first win as he makes his LFA debut right now. Tyler Forsythe came over and was talking to Alan Joban. What did he say to you?
He said, sorry for spitting all over the place. Yeah, in between rounds, he emptied whatever water was in his mouth right in front of our monitors. But our crew is so on top of it, that thing was cleaned up in under a minute.
Absolutely. And
after I snapped my fingers a couple of times.
This linen suit did not touch any water.
Yeah, I mean, this linen, whatever I'm wearing right now, it's like a paper towel. I could have just rolled all over the water and soaked it all up as well.
Very entertaining bout between Calvert and Forsythe. The judges have calculated their scores. Let's get the official decision. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges score this bout the same. 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Tyler the Typhoon Forsythe.
Tyler Forsythe, a successful LFA debut tonight, gets the win over a very game Erik Calvert. Forsythe improves to 5-1. And I mean, it was a very close fight.
That was a close fight, man. I mean, really, this is a fight you can't say robbery. Obviously, it was so razor thin.
Yeah.
I think Calvert's corner looked a little bit surprised. They looked a little bit shocked by that decision right there. They felt like they had done enough, because when there's not a lot of damage, what do you have to look at, right? Ring aggression, ring generalship, who's controlling it. I think Calvert's corner was thinking, we did more of that. So they thought that it might have favored them in the hands of the judges. Didn't go their way tonight.
Well, that's going to wrap up the LFA 210 preliminary fights. Select preliminary bouts air before every LFA main card on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube, and follow the promotion on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. For my broadcast partners, Alan Joban and Mike Kendall, I'm Ron Kruk. We will see you over on UFC Fight Pass for LFA 210 at the top of the hour.
Welcome to the world of the wild side.
The biggest combat sports organization on the planet is taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to a whole new level.
It's rounded.
No one can just run away anymore. 16 of the best grapplers in the world have come to Las Vegas for a tournament unlike any other.
So stoked right now.
Guided by 2 superstar coaches, 5-time world champion Mikey Musumeci.
Yes, yes, yes!
And 2025 Pan Am's champion Harrison Gabriel.
This is your opportunity to become a world champion.
It will push them to the limit.
That kid's arm is...
And in the end, 2 men will become the first ever world champions in their division and launch a new era in combat sports.
The matches were the most exciting matches I've ever seen in my life. It's violent, it's scary, it's crazy.
This is UFC BJJ, Road to the Title.